The purpose of this video is to help you in planning your personal statement, and this is to help you understand what perhaps should go into it. Now, the first thing I recommend that you do is, if you are on Twitter, make sure that you do follow UCAS, because they tweet some really interesting and useful information, and they tweet deadlines as well to keep you updated. The second thing I recommend you doing is actually checking out the UCAS website itself, because it is quite complicated, so the more you get used to the format, the better. Now, there isn't one correct way of doing this personal statement, and this is really just to help you get started. So the first thing we're going to think about is perhaps the structure that you could use, but remember, there isn't one set way of doing it. This is just a good structure that I've found has helped students in the past. So first of all, why do you actually want to apply the course that you are applying for? Now, remember that when you are applying for it, you're trying to sell yourself and to show why you're suitable for the course. Now, it is a serious document, so you have to write it in an academic way, and really this means that you can't write things like, oh, I've wanted to be a nurse since I was a child, or perhaps I come from a family of historians, so that's why I want to do history. So it's got to be a little bit more serious than that, and really this is the first impression that the universities are going to get for you, so it's got to be a really powerful opening paragraph. The second paragraph should be looking at skills and achievements, and really this is sort of showing what you have actually achieved already, and this is about selling yourself to the universities to make them choose you over the next student. And in this paragraph, you should be thinking about perhaps the skills and achievement that you've done through the courses that you've been doing at A level, not necessarily telling them what you predicted, because they'll see that later on, but giving them an idea of examples, so the Duke of Edinburgh Award, or perhaps the Young Enterprise, anything that you've been involved in. Paragraph 3 is looking at hobbies and interests, and again this is to show that you're a well-rounded person. So what are you interested in? And the universities want to see that you're not just focused on one thing. So this is actually a good place to discuss any volunteer projects you've been involved in, or perhaps anything that's connected to your course specifically. Paragraph 4 is looking at any work experience you might have had. Now, you might have had some through year 10, and you can certainly talk about year 10 work experience, but I recommend that if you are applying for competitive courses, you also go out and get some further work experience through the summer holidays. Now, this can put you ahead of perhaps another candidate. Your conclusion, really, we're looking for a very strong finish. And in this section, I would discuss any future plans that you might have. So what are your ultimate goals? And make it clear that how the degree that you're applying for will help you achieve it. So it's about explaining, again, one final snappy sentence explaining why you want to get onto that degree and how it can help you. So let's think about some handy hints then. And in this section, it's just a little bit of advice. So, for example, don't name any particular universities, because all universities that you apply for will see it. And you don't want to apply, say Leeds is the best, and then the application goes to Manchester. Try and show any wider reading that you've done. Show that your interest in the subject extends beyond what you've initially looked at through school. And finally, be like Steve Irwin and show your enthusiasm, show your passion for the subject, because universities will pick students who have that passion. They want to make sure that you're the right person for their course. Now remember, in UCAS there is your personal statement word limit. So there's 4,000 characters in total, which is 47 lines of Times New Roman in font size 11. So make sure you fit that. And finally, check, check, and check again. Make sure your parents have checked it, your teachers check it, your friends check it, that you're going to have to do more than one draft of your personal statement. Thank you for watching, and good luck.
I'm the cat with the bass and drum, going around like bum bum bum.